He did not. He did not. I made that up. But I already know you guys are gonna try to torch him. That's why I put that. Don't torch him. Today we're gonna be doing our haircut with the new 360 Jeezy clipper. We're gonna do it live. Probably gonna get demonetized. So if you guys can tap the middle of the screen if you enjoy content like this. And yeah, guys, we're using the new capes. These are the kick covers. Hang on, I'll show you guys. They're super long, and they actually cover the feet, which is cool because he has slides on, and they would get all full of hair. And then he wants to go like play basketball after this. He'd have hair in the shoe, and that is something.
Hooping and slides.
Nah, you want to hoop and slides. So check it out, guys. There's the bottom of the cape, and that's what the old capes look like. And soon, all of the capes are gonna be covering the kicks. Stylecraft coming with the stuff you didn't even know you needed. So, all right, here we go. Let's get you guys situated somewhere that makes sense. And I'm also filming this for the content's sake over here on the main camera. So you guys are gonna have to bear with me a little bit before you start giving me a hard time. I know how you guys are. So we're gonna start this off by putting our clipper in the closed position, and we're gonna put our first skin line in. I want you guys to hear how this machine can crunch, and it makes a really nice sound that tells you exactly where you are during your haircut at all times. And we're also gonna be using our new Stylecraft brush. So let's make it happen, y'all. Starting with the lever fully closed, we're gonna go right up here to about the top of his vertical bars. I'm gonna flick up and out.
You got the older brother, right?
It's like so easy with this little clipper. Distributes the weight great in your hand, and you guys can hear the crunch. Even though right now at this stage in the game, you don't really need to hear the crunch that much, but when you're fading, it's definitely gonna be super helpful. We're also rocking and rolling on this little setup right here. Check this out. What up, Beast? Man, see that? So we got that set up, and that's gonna be for all of you guys who are gonna watch this content after it's edited. We do appreciate you guys hopping in here live and chopping it up with us. Thank you guys so much. For those of you guys who are new here, this is the YouTube Barber Academy, where we have over 900 videos to help you learn. Subscribe if you're not already. Double tap the center of the screen. If you enjoy to have live tutorials like this, feel free to ask any questions that you want, and we'll do our best to answer them right here, right now, on the spot, whether they're tool related or whether they are technique related. So I'm gonna continue this guideline all the way around to this side. Hopefully I get it right, get it in the same spot on both sides. Tiny bit higher. And once I got my mark in there, it's pretty easy to keep that mark and get it all the way around the back side of the haircut. See if you guys can hear it, listen. I need to do an ASMR with this clipper. It'd be so nice.
It'd be satisfying.
It would put them right to sleep.
Yeah.
What does that stand for?
I have no idea.
Audio sensor.
What does ASMR stand for, y'all?
I don't know.
Does anybody know?
Audio sensor is my first guess. Something, I don't know.
Ask your people.
I asked them. I just put the word out. What does ASMR stand for? Does any of my subscribers know? Just curious. So do you remember Gabe Owners? Not really. I got a cousin named Gabrielle, and her husband's name is Carl. Apparently, he's a fan. Shout out to you guys.
Somebody asked you that?
Yeah. I don't know. He said, greetings from Bavaria, Germany. Appreciate you for jumping in live, man. That's pretty cool.
I think he got you, bro.
Somebody got me? What happened?
Get gay boners?
You got me. Why I gotta say that? You got me. That's great.
I was like, yo, what?
That's so funny. Yo, so you guys are pretty slick with it.
Yeah.
That was pretty slick. I can't even be mad.
Sorry, bro.
You got me fair and square, all right? All right, y'all. We're going to switch over to this tool here. And this tool here is this is the number 2 on a detachable clipper. And we're gonna go with the grain. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started now that we got our first initial guideline set in. We can move on to our next step. I want to make sure that all my hair is actually combed this way. I really don't need a brush right now. I'm gonna comb it all this way. It's kind of long on top, bro.
Bro, my hair grows so fast.
This is the longest I really remember your hair being in a while.
It's only been 2 weeks.
Dang. So just going with the grain, as you guys can see, he's got a pretty nice wave pattern here, and we're gonna do some enhancements and stuff in the front, make that look a little more full like usual. So right now with this number 2, what's nice about the detachables, they really don't leave hardly any hairs. I obviously could have used my Jeezy if I wanted to. I don't know, there's just something about using the blades, the metal blades, that seems to help with the wave pattern. So I still do use this a lot. So again, I'm gonna keep going with the grain. Right here, there's like a little bit of a grain pattern switch. But all the way up the back, I can kind of keep going. And now, because I have this on, what I could actually do is I could actually start chipping into that line a little bit. It's not really going to help too much right there, but in the back, I'll show you guys the back. It should actually help a little bit in the back. So right here, tipping it on an angle and beginning to get that in. I always struggle with this area right here, guys, because there's like a direct pattern change right here. So I got to get some of this weight down and off of them, but I got to maintain some of the weight too. So I got to create enough space to do the blend and enough space to kind of make it all make sense. So I'll jump to the 1.5 right now, and we'll try to retrace this step right there. And I like that. That's softening it. And I feel like between that and a little bit of shear work, I'll be able to make that all blend in nice. So that's just by using that 1.5. So now, because I have this out and I want to keep laying down this haircut, I want to keep trying to lay down this pattern of waves. I'm just going to come right up here on the edges here. That's looking pretty good. You said, wow, you should never cut where you can't see. You do realize, like, I'm filming and I have to stand off on unnatural angles and do all kind of stuff. But I do feel like I could probably do this in the dark right now. All right, we're going to take our Instinct trimmer. I'm going to clean up the bottom. And we're going to just kind of start to flick out a little bit before we hit that line. That's really the only thing I'm trying to do here. I just want to flick out a little bit before I hit that line.
I would trust you in the dark.
Would you?
Yeah.
You're the man. Yeah, he goes, I'll trust you in the dark, dude.
100%.
So that's pretty nice about the Instinct trimmers here. They got a lot of power. They have a vector motor just like our clipper. And I'm going to start getting into some of the specs here on our clipper in a minute. But I'll show you a different trimmer that I use a lot too. Saber with the precision blade. A nice trimmer as well. Gets into the hard to reach spots because of the precision blade is so small. And it really makes edging up and doing designs pretty easy. Awesome little blade there. This has a digital brushless motor. And then when I'm taking off a little bit more bulk, sometimes I'll use the regular Saber blade. And we'll just go ahead and we'll wipe off all this hair down below. Even though there are times where I do like to leave it there just to torture you guys. When new people come into the live, they're like, yo, why has he got so many, why has he got so much hair underneath?
Right.
I'm feeling a strong desire to make sure that I keep the client clean. So I'll go ahead, I'll use the studio blower right here. Probably like last year's #1 addition to the toolkit. We use that constantly. Use that a lot. The new Tube 45s are supposed to be here soon. Dennis from Babelist reached out. He offered to send me a pair. I said, yeah, please. So nice of them to do that. And I'm excited to try cutting hair with those. Like, we're definitely going to be doing some live cuts.
Right down, literally right down the street from
I'm trying to read some of these comments, and they're not making a whole lot of sense, so. That's about it, you guys. I got this all cleaned off at the bottom here. And the next step here, normally, would be for me to take my Instinct shavers, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to clean up all this hair on the bottom. And then we're going to get back to using them Jeezys. So here we are, Instinct shaver, vector motor, super powerful. Yo, that's hilarious, bro. This guy gets in the live right now, Emperor, and he says, give him a low fade, give him a low taper. Bro, I don't know if you noticed, but that ship has sailed. I'm not so sure if you're clear on what that cut would be. And just so you guys know, like, when clients walk in and like they come in off the street and they tell you how they want their haircut, like, it's always important that we ask a good amount of questions. Like, somebody's gonna walk in and be like, I want a taper fade. Like, to them, that could mean a bunch of different things. You always got to make sure that you're being clear to communicate with your clients. Like, he might have come in and thought this was a taper fade, but it's really important that we, as professionals, make sure that we parse out what they want. We ask a bunch of questions. We maybe show them a picture. Like, the last thing you want to do is give somebody a bad haircut because you didn't communicate well with them. I was seeing E.T. the Barber this morning on Instagram, and he said when he gets a new customer, I actually thought this was pretty cool. He said when he gets a new customer, he tells his new customer, he said, this will be the worst haircut I ever give you. And it makes so much sense. Because he said basically, like, it's still going to be a good haircut, but the reason why it's going to be the worst is because I'm just learning your head shape, I'm just learning your hair, I'm just learning your texture, I'm learning your lifestyle, and like, after a couple of haircuts, I will do it really, really good. And I think that's actually very true, man. Like, it takes us a while sometimes to learn people's hair. And when I heard that, I'm like, damn, that's very true. Don't get me wrong, dude. There's times where you really hit it out of the park on brand new customers, but a lot of times, dude, like, I already knew this spot was going to be a challenge. I know his edge up is going to be a challenge. Like, I know about a bunch of different things that I got to make sure I do right. The first time around, I might not have got them all. So double tap the middle of the screen if you like what you're hearing here. If you feel like you're learning something, if you're enjoying the content, we're about to get into the fade.
So if you're a river chase comic, you're by 41, right?
So this thing's got him nice and smooth all the way around. And before I begin to blend, I think I would like to just double check and make sure that I got my line really good on both sides, that it's not out of whack, that it's not super crooked. Actually looks pretty good, guys. And I'm pretty satisfied, so I'll bring you guys in here for a closer look. I gotta manage this with my other camera and make sure you guys are not in the way.
What's right next to the champ? Right next to the
And we'll go ahead and we're gonna start fading this line out.
That's right next to our Sam's.
So, 360 GZ clipper. Could take this down a little bit. See that? It's 360 GZ clipper.
They don't know how to use it.
And we're gonna put this in the open position, and we're gonna begin our first guideline.
But he's got to probably brand new bands with navigation in it too.
They still can't get here.
Still can't get here.
I'll show you guys two different ways to do this. The first way is just holding it flat and scooping out, kind of like the C shape. How high am I going? I'm going 6.5 millimeters high. All right. Obviously, I'm actually just going about the width of my finger. So right here, I made sure that I put my guideline where I wanted it before we got started. And the width of my finger is how high I'm going. And I'll save this side for the next steps. We'll just leave them right here, and we'll do this whole fade on this side. It's normally I don't do. It's like, to me, when I'm doing these steps like on a regular day, I'm always going to do them all the way around the head. I feel like people who cut one side of the hair and then cut the other side of the hair, I think there's a lot of time wasted there, and that you already got the clipper in your hand, you already got the guard in your hand, like switching them and doing all that just takes extra time. All right, so next step we're gonna do here, we could do a couple different things, but the first thing I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna grab this 1.5, put this on here, and I'm gonna close this halfway, close it all the way, and then open it 1-2 clicks. So that'll be the first step. I wanna soften this line up, I just wanna see what would happen. Continue to comb it down, because curly hair can get kind of funny. It can sort of do what it wants. It can have a mind of its own. And we'll close it all the way now.
Do a transformation cut just for more time.
I like what I'm seeing there. I'm actually going to take a couple swipes with the grain here. See if I can't get anything. That's really good. So like my goal here was to make sure that top looks really connected, and it does. So the next step that we could go after here is let's soften that middle guideline. So we're good from here up. We know we can knock out this bottom guideline. That'll be easy. Right here is where we want to work next. So we'll do that with the number 1. And guess what? We're going to do the exact same thing with the number 1. We'll put it on. We're going to open it 2 clicks. 1, 2. So it's halfway open. And we'll go ahead and we're going to try to keep it on an angle a little bit as we go into this a little bit. This clipper's so little, I find myself holding it in like funny little ways. And it just feels comfortable. But to be honest, I'm also kind of doing that so you guys could really see all what's going on here. Like normally, would I hold it like this? Probably not. I would actually much prefer to be standing directly in front of him and working on that section like that. But when it's time to show you guys a tutorial, all you would see was my back. So I'm not gonna do it like that. So that's about how much damage I was able to do with it halfway open. So we're gonna open it all the way. The new guards, these are the only way you guys are getting the blood red tight guards. I think these guards are the coolest looking, best cutting guards. They really do kind of mimic the wall sizing, but they got the double magnetics in them, so it's pretty awesome. So I just did that open all the way to make sure that I clean up that top part, and now I'm gonna close it and see if I can't get the rest of this faded out. Now I don't know if you guys notice, but a 1 guard closed and a half guard open. You guys know which one actually leaves the hair longer? A 1 guard closed or a half guard open? Just a little quiz. We'll drop it down below. So, all right. That softened that up a little bit. Not enough. We're going to have to use the half guard. Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. Somebody is correct. Jerry is correct. A half guard open is actually slightly longer than a number 1 closed. So that kind of means that we could take the half guard and we could start to do some of our detail work. We'll start with it fully open in this case because I'm trying to get some of these upper lengths. But normally, that's the real reason why I always start with everything halfway. So close it all the way and go back 2 clicks. You said, I'm Iran? I take it that means you are in Iran. Welcome aboard. We appreciate your watching the video and everything like that. So at this point, like, you hear me kind of trying to listen. I'm trying to listen for the crunch. I'll bring you guys in real close and you guys could hear it. But I'm trying to listen for the crunch to make sure that I get this exactly how I want to get it. So check it out. I'll bring you guys in real close. Real close. In fact, it's going to be so close, it's going to mess up my other video. But for you guys who are live, we'll do it. Maybe I'm not getting you as close as I thought I could. But that's pretty close. Oh, wow. It's not even messing up my other video either. Cool. All right, so here we are, guys. We're going to close it all the way. Close it all the way. That's the Echo Crunch blade. And I want you guys to listen to it. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but something I hear all the time on the channel is I have a lot of trouble getting that bottom line out. You just simply won't, not with this blade. Just the way it comes out of the factory. I never even zero got this. You won't have any issues with this blade getting this bottom line out. These blades are so easy to blend with. You listen to them, you can feel it, and overall, if you really do struggle, one thing you could do is you could push down on the skin. Linda Cano asked for a shout out. What's up, girl? Thank you for joining. You can push down on the skin and let the clipper feed a little bit closer. And also do that while you open it up a little bit. Well, right there, that's about all the damage I could do with the blade, but obviously there's still a little bit of a faint line there. So we will return to our trimmer. Probably most of that will come out. I got a question for you guys. What would I do? Let's say that I picked up this trimmer and I tried to get that line out. Now in this case, it did come out. But let's say I picked up that trimmer and I tried to get that line out and it wouldn't come out. Like what would I do to make that problem go away, to fix it? And I'm gonna walk my way around over here a little bit. Morning, sir. How are you? Good morning. All right, I don't know if you guys wrote an answer or not, but I'll show you real quick. What I would do is I would take my 1040. I'll take my electric shaver and I'll tap down.
Oh, you the gentleman just called? You trying to find the place? Right on.
Went the wrong direction.
It happens, man.
All right. That's looking really good on that side, guys. Yep, you could pepper with it too. It's actually, Chad did a short the other day talking about that, right, Chad?
What's that?
Pepper in the electric shaver a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you need a little salt and pepper action there, right? All right, guys. We'll move on to this section here. Now, this one I'm gonna do a little different. This one I'm actually gonna tip my clipper out on an angle, and then little by little, I'm gonna start to close it down. So what's gonna happen here is it's really gonna soften the upper guideline. You could really only do this if your clipper blade is super sharp, dude. I would not do this with any other blades, really. This is a little trick I use for tapers all the time. But what this does is this really softens that upper guideline. And now I can start to kind of lay it flat. Lay it flat. And on this side, I already know his hair is a little finer on this side. So it's kind of funny that I know I don't have to go through as many steps to blend out that bottom line on this side. The part that's going to be a little harder when situations are like this is getting it to blend in over the top of the crest of the parietal ridge. So that's actually come out pretty nice, and I'm happy with it. So I'm not worried about the bottom line yet. We're going to do this the same way now. Now we'll go up, and we're going to take our 1.5 in here, and we're going to try to see if we can lighten up that darkness. We got a guy named Greg Fartlander talking shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, bro, your name is Greg Fartlander. I'm sorry, bro, but I'm just not taking advice from you. Double tap the center of the screen, man, if you guys are enjoying the content. If you like what you're seeing, we got 21 likes. There's been over 100 of you in the live the entire time. We would We would love to see you double tap the center of the screen. It makes me want to go live and do more content like this. As you guys can see, I'm literally doing this during the middle of a normal day. We didn't have a plan to do this. We're doing this for you guys. Switching over to the number 1, automatically I go 2 clicks open. Yeah, I know you want to see the hairline. I know you want to torch them. Just give it a second. We're almost there. We'll get to the point of the show where you guys can really express your grievances on a man who's done nothing but sacrifice time and energy for the channel. You guys should drop a super chat paying for his haircut. That's what you guys should do. You guys should drop a $100 super chat. Let's get $100 in super chat money, and then I'll give him a free haircut. He has done this so many times for you guys. It's the least you guys could do. It'll never happen, bro.
It comes out clean, bro.
I know it does, dude. But they be hating, bro. They be hating, dude. They just.
I've been hating on since I was 4 years old, bro.
Is that when your hairline started?
I'd be bald if that was the case.
He's like, my hairline started creeping on me way back when.
People just be hating for no reason.
I remember cutting my buddy Aaron's hair. We were like, I was like 14 maybe. He was like 15. And I sprayed the water on his head, and I noticed that he was going bald a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I could see like a whole pattern of baldness that was coming. And I told him, I'm like, bro, I legit, yeah, he was only 15. I was like, legit, bro, I think you're going bald. And he freaked out. He ran to the mirror. He checked it all out. And it wasn't long before he confirmed what I did. He's like, yeah, dude, I think you're right.
It's like a year later.
I think we're going bald. And dude, this dude is bald as it gets. Like a year or 2 later, I think he was about 20 years old. He was like pretty much completely bald. Some people go bald early, man. I mean, there ain't really much anybody can do about it. It is what it is.
You'll be in hair transplants now.
Well, you can do that about it, I guess. That's a little too much. I'd rather do what I'm doing. Like, I'm going bald, but my muscles are getting bigger because I'm working out. So I'll compensate.
That's it.
That's what's up, bro. When you got a beard like mine, you can do whatever you want.
You're not going bald, bro.
What the hell is the difference? You're better looking. You got more women in your phone than I ever had in my life. Your nickname is Sexy Kenny.
Kenny, you going out tonight, bro?
You got all the moms.
Another fifth Ave?
You already know all the moms.
Sidewalk?
Oh, shoot.
Might hit seed, bro. Press some steaks.
That's what's up.
Oh, yeah, you gotta come, bro.
I don't even know what that is. Sounds like a cycle. Like one of those spin rooms.
Yeah, bro. Like can be. Yeah.
That's why it's called Sidebar.
Yeah. It's tight in there, though, dude. It's a good vibe.
Yo, they're already talking like I killed your hairline, and I haven't even went near it yet. I didn't even go near his hairline yet, man. You guys are terrible. But I'm about to go near his hairline, and it's about to go down.
Yo, my brother is 30, and he still has all his hair. Hairline's a little worse than mine, but
His hairline's worse, though?
I still got 3 years left, bro.
All right, listen. If you guys had to lose your hairline or just go bald, what would you...
No, I was actually saying if I could get a haircut today.
Right on, man. I'm sure one of us could get to you, Mike. Yo, matter of fact, if Danny wants to take the other gentleman waiting. Oh, does he? Okay.
If you want to sit down and wait, the gentleman in the back should be able to take care of you once he's done.
All right, y'all, we got to work out this back one. The bill cannot be that high. Yep. Your name is Bump and Bump. I'm sure you've had a high billery or two. I told myself I wasn't going to talk crap. This whole year I've been doing so good. I have not said one bad thing about any of you guys, despite your worst comments.
The Bills just lost. That's why you're in a little mood, bro.
The Bills did just lose, so I'm a little ornery. The refs hosed us down. Don't worry, guys. The Bills are going to get a chance. We're going to replay the game. We're going to have some different officiating crew, and the Bills could still go to the Super Bowl. Bro, there's literally people talking like that. Colin Cowherd came out and said a bunch of nasty things about that ref. There's actually been nothing but fake posts on Facebook, though. making it seem like all these refs are going to jail. Like none of that's happening. None of that is happening. Clipper we're using here is a 360 Jeezy from Stylecraft. I put a little rubber band on it, but bang, there it is. It has 3 hours of runtime, vector motor, and the best blade in the industry, which is actually the Echo Crunch blade. So, yeah, and believe it or not, sometimes clients ask for higher fades. I know it's hard for people who don't do this for a living to understand, but I'm one of those clients. I like my fade a little higher. I've had a high fade most of my life. Probably not going to change now. And, you know, obviously low fades are a nice haircut that lasts about 15 minutes, and I don't want that. Like, my low fades will grow out before I even get to my truck. Takes 1 hour, lasts 5 minutes. Like, now I'm good, bro. I'd much rather have my hair be a little bit, last a little bit longer. I mean, shoot, last time you guys got a low fade, you jump in your Prius, it already grew back. All right, we got that bottom line blended out. We're gonna do a little bit of work right here to get this area. The hairline is crooked. Thank you, bro. I haven't even gone near it. But I'm glad that you've noticed that people walk in with imperfect haircuts. I mean, God, like, to be honest, like, never mind. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I'm not going there, guys. You're trying to bait me. I see what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to bait you, bro. Like that dude asking if you that guy. Man.
Listen, I've been holding back insults. I've been holding back insults for about, well, when was the first of the year?
Yeah, bro.
How many days we in? About 30
February
days?
1st now, bro.
I've been holding back insults for 30 days, dude. So if we take that lid off, it's gonna get rank in here. You'll be sorry. You will be so sorry.
New Year's resolution, bro.
My New Year's resolution was to not swipe back at all these people on the internet here. Everybody wants to take a swipe back too when you're willing to go live and do haircuts and show nice techniques and everything. For the barbers that watch me, you guys all appreciate it. I see you guys at the expos. I see you guys at all the major shows. Definitely see you guys are playing my videos in a lot of barber schools, and I think it's really cool. So that's the other thing too I got to keep in mind before I go roll around the dirt with some of you guys. I got to realize that, like, people are using the content for all kind of good things. So there was a time where I was learning too. I wish there was resources like this. I mean, I started cutting hair in 2003. In 2003, there really just wasn't a whole lot of resources out there. You know, you kind of, if you were lucky, you learned from somebody who knew, which I wasn't. And, you know, I had to learn a lot of this stuff through trial and error. So just one of those deals, guys. Double tap the center of the screen. If you guys are enjoying the content, can we get to 100 likes? That'd be super cool. All right, y'all. We're about to go to the hairline. And I already know you guys are going to have a lot to say about it. Love that tool, man. I do love that tool. I'm just looking for any other, like, little imperfections that I can clean up real quick. Kenny, can I get that hairspray, bro? All right, here we go. No, the fade is not done. You are correct, sir. It's wise of you to notice that. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, hit him with a little bit of hairspray. And I'm also going to take my 1.5 here, and I'm gonna fade the front down just a touch. I know that there would be people that would jump in this live the second I started and be like, yo, that haircut ain't done. Thank you for pointing out a lot of obvious things. The internet is undefeated in that regard. You go up to people in parking lots that are parked and say, "Your car is parked." All right, we got this hair all laying forward the way we want. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Double tap the center of the screen. Let's get 100 thumbs up because we're about to do his hairline, and I know you guys are about to torch him. So there's not much I can do about this. To just make sure you send that super chat. Pay for his haircut if you feel bad enough from some of these comments.
I think it's funny, man.
Not hating, man. That's a bad fade. Well, that sounds like hating. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just from my point of view. All right, here we go. So we're going to start in the middle here.
The other option would have been right here.
And I'm not really going to go too deep here. Obviously, the problems are the corners. And that's why we got some enhancements to put in there. So I'm going to kind of pretend that there's hair there. Love these trimmers. These trimmers are digital brushless motors. They're the Sabers. Work really good. See if I can bring you guys in a little closer. Give you a little better view here. Man, this fucking thing just does not want to stay up. Bring you guys in a little closer here. One thing I love about this is this is just super quiet. These are the X Pro blades. They're super nice. Work really well. They're really quiet. It's a lot more quiet than a lot of the other blades that are out there. And I just love how sharp the line can be. And that it really is. Sometimes it's almost like razor sharp.
It's a beautiful camera, bro.
Thank you, bro. I love when it works. All right, so we do actually have them pretty straight. I know some of you guys looking at a cell phone camera from your mom's basement probably think it ain't straight, but looking at this actually from the mirror where you're supposed to look at it, we're pretty damn close. And one of the reasons why it looks better already is because I faded the very center. The rest of this is a number 2, but I faded the very center of this a little bit, and I did that with a 1.5 just to lay it down. So next move, I'm actually going to try a different razor here that I'm not sure if I got 2 here, but I'm not sure if I actually like this razor or not. I'm just giving this here a try, but this is a Chevette razor. There we go. Nah, there's no coming back from that. He's trying not to cry. We cooked him. So do you guys think that it would have been better for me if I would have just asked you to torch him? I know a lot of you guys like to say these things, but like when I get done, you're always like, "Oh man, that's a fresh cut." And you're probably the same people that come up to me at the show like, "Man, I really appreciate all the haircut stuff you taught me." And I also think there's probably a lot of you guys who you probably like look at some really Photoshop work online and you probably think that that's like real. Probably don't really realize that like real barbering, really being done down in the trenches is not that. And I don't blame you for thinking that. You know, I know a lot of you guys really do think that stuff. But that's not really how life is. I'll be honest, I don't know. I'm not hating this blade. To be honest, I actually kind of don't mind it. Sorry, I gotta stand right in front of you for a second.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Ed.
Yep.
Would you want me to grab your 1040 for you?
That would be great. That would be great. Thank you so much, bro.
You got it, buddy.
All right.
There you go.
You guys are lucky. We just got a couple extra minutes. Okay, so now, because some of you guys are correct, the fade really isn't completely done. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to do a little bit of cleanup. I know you guys are going to hate on that hairline. Yeah, I know. It's bad. Yeah. It's really not all that bad. But you guys make it like a lot worse. You make it out to be a lot worse than it actually is. Okay, so now we're going to take our texturizing shears. We'll take like a comb that's kind of thin.
So you want it short.
And I want to make sure that I thin out some of these areas where the curl is, some of these areas where the fade's not perfect, where it's not coming together perfect. And then we're going to put our enhancements on, and we're going to make his hair look a lot more full. So here we go. Somebody said 5 head. I don't think so, bro. I still think you got 4. You know where the 4 head come from? You got 4 fingers, right? Does it? You want to try it?
I got 5 heads.
Hold on. We'll try it. Do you think 4 fingers?
I'm born with a big
If you guys request it, we might do it, but I'm not doing it just. I'm not doing it right off rip, okay?
Pay for the cut.
Yeah, you for a super chat, we will measure it. You throw a super chat my way, no matter what the amount is, we will measure his hairline. We'll see if it's a 4 or a 5 head.
Oh.
20 fingers. I can't, bro. I can't. You gotta stop with that. 20 fingers. You ain't even got 20 fingers. What, you gonna borrow your mom's?
That's crazy.
That's hilarious. He said he's taking it well. Respect. That's what's up. You guys wish you had customers as cool as Maxwell. Like, he is the coolest dude. I asked him today, I was like, bro, I'm sorry. I don't really want to torture you and keep asking you to do these lives. And he was like, bro, I really do not care. He's like, it doesn't bother me at all. I know my haircut come out fresh. All this stuff. So I'm just pulling it down kind of like against the grain. So like in this colic area, you can see his hair grows a couple different directions. And I know that you guys are probably seeing some shadows and are not really there. I'll show you guys something real quick. Check this out. He said he's real cool. So actually, if I show you guys this haircut over here, you're getting a lot better of an idea of what it actually really looks like. And that's coming off of the real camera. So the quality on that's going to obviously be a little bit better. But one thing I can do to make sure that the haircut looks good is I'll grab my other light. This one right here. You guys see me use this about 1,000,000 times a day. I literally use this every day on every customer. So I'll put a little bit of light on the situation. And we're going to just go through real quick. Okay. I'll go through real quick with this light. And I just want to see if I can find anything that really just doesn't look good. So like now I know a lot of you guys who are talking shit realize like this haircut's actually really good. Oh my God, you're blending so bad. I can see it from my mom's basement. But now I could get really like hyper detailed. And this clipper's been really easy to blend with, guys. Like, to be honest, it's a joy to use the 360 Jeezy. It just kind of fits in your hand super well. It distributes the weight super easy. And this is probably fast becoming my favorite clipper. Now, I do got the Tomb 45 clipper coming on the way. I hope that shows up shortly. And I'll do the same thing, guys. I'll go live with that one, and we'll test it out. So, what you guys think? What you guys think? I mean, it's not too bad. Yeah, I know. It's not too bad. I know, a lot of you guys. So look at the difference, though. When I take the light off, oh, it's a shit. It's no good. It's terrible. Oh, my God. Oh, I put the light. Oh, my God. It's actually a nice cut. Isn't that funny, bro? They literally are doing that. Okay, on this side, I gotta spin him, adjust a couple cameras, and then we'll go over here and let's see what it looks like. Okay, you guys are gonna say, oh my God, it's a terrible looking haircut. Oh my God, the haircut actually is looking pretty decent. I do got some stuff I gotta fix on this side, no doubt about it. But that's why I do this part. I do this so that I'm not actually like blindsided by any of this. I'm also looking at my camera over here, guys, and I can see like right here. I can see like right here. We didn't pay the light bill. It went off. We didn't pay the light bill. It went off.
That's a local water recall right there. A lot of people, they got pretty good bar food.
Nah, we're liking what we're seeing. I got to use my other camera right here. If I were him, I would sue you. That's what people who don't got no money say.
That's crazy, bro.
When you got no bread, that's something you say. Do you think people who are making money, they walk around talking about, I'm going to sue somebody. I'm going to take something that I didn't work for. That sounds like some better mail. I'm sorry, I'm going back to it.
Bro, the amount of compliments I get on my cut every time.
Really?
Is unreal, bro. Yeah, I always send people your way.
You hear that? You hear that? My man gets nothing but compliments. The hairline should be a crime. I may not have no beard, but I got a hairline, bro. Well, okay? Like, you're saying that as if I came after you. Do you think I sit around and I think of you? That's right, bro. I think about you late night. I think about your hairline
Late night, bro.
and all the ways it could be better. Bro, that's all love here, man. I'm actually having a lot of fun. You guys make it an entertaining day every time that you jump into these lives, and I'm sure some of you guys are throwing these barbs and thinking they're landing and they're like, but like it's honestly, it's all well received. It's all love. We're just having some fun out here.
It's so funny, bro.
Passes the day. He said, all right. So the best burn on his hairline. Let's go. What you guys got?
Oh, no.
Hold up. I'm about to paint his hairline, and I want you guys to insult me and him to the best of your ability. Me as the guy who caused this to happen, and if you're mad at God about it too, God did it.
Bro, it's gotta be better than what that one dude said a couple weeks ago, man.
What'd he say?
He said it's holding on, hairline's holding on like a champ or some shit like that. That shit had me in tears.
We've had some good hairline jokes, and we're just looking for who can one up the next best one. He said the guy went back to the 1800s. He said it's some kind of I didn't do the spray yet. I didn't even do the spray yet. Don't be hating. Don't be hating on the spray, but the spray is coming. A fade is nothing but a taper gone wrong. Yo, that's pretty good, Kenny. You hear that? Kenny, they said a fade is nothing but a taper gone wrong. So you think that every haircut that walks in is just a mess up? And then we just wind up. He said forehead so big, it's a $40 Uber trip from his brows to his hair. Bro, that's pretty good, dude. All right, that one's winning so far.
$40 is far, bro. That's an hour trip.
$40 Uber drive will get you from here to California. That's funny. He said, I'm not gonna lie, every time I try to self-cut, I start with a taper and end with a fade. He said he forgets what happens tomorrow.
That's a good one, bro. I do have a big head, bro. It's not even the hairline.
A sniper's dream.
Sniper's dream? I've heard that one before.
You never seen the meme to do with the black dude
Yeah,
with the
that's
big
where it's
forehead?
from, right?
Yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah.
That one, dude, when I first seen that video, that killed me. That was so funny.
Yeah, sniper's dream.
What up, Rusty? Everybody's doing good, man. We're having fun. I asked them, don't kick nobody out of the room. Rusty will kick you out if you start acting up. So I'll tell you what, I told them, Rusty, I said, I want you guys to insult me and him as much as you can during the restoration phase of this haircut.
Yeah.
So All right, we're gonna travel one more time through and make sure this is all clean. Some of the overhang. I know we're getting roasted.
Cool.
So if you see any good comments, you read them, bro.
You can only read it.
Yeah, I gotta. How bad is that, dude? I gotta ask
trying
him to
to.
read them.
Oh no, I can't see it at the moment.
Good. Don't look over there. I'm sure there's nothing worth reading over there.
He said we can see your reflection in this
Bill in the
forehead.
background, built like the Michigan man.
Damn,
He
they're on Chad?
we can see your reflection in his forehead.
They're on Chad, bro.
Chad, they got you.
What's that?
They said you're built like the Michelin man.
Yeah,
I asked for it, bro.
it's true.
They're on Chad, bro.
Said it's true.
Sorry, Chad.
That's all right.
He said beach body summer 2025 coming.
That's right.
Coming your way to a city near you. All right, Kenny, we need some color, man. We gotta fix this. I'm gonna bring his I'm still gonna measure his forehead. I think it's just a forehead, but it could be a 5. We don't know. For a super chat, we will measure it. If it means that we gotta add a few.
A few.
You can measure it.
Let me see. Do you have an actual? Maybe we'll use that too. Why not? All right, we're gonna use Kiss Express.
That shit's got inches on it, though.
So that when his hair grows back, I mean, actually, I should say, like, when he washes his hair, this actually lasts like 3 days. So we're gonna do
Should
that.
last longer.
The members in here, the members in the house. All right, I need a brush. You got a brush? I need a big wide one.
Damn, bro.
I'm sorry. Sorry. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's still a bomb ass cut. Thank you. You're making clients look bad. Thank you. Caveman from Geico? I've never heard that before. I was a caveman, boy. I still be doing savage. I still be doing savage things. With your mom. All right, y'all. We got a little bit of the color there. We got this brush here. We get a little bit on both sides. We're gonna go to work on this hairline, y'all. We're gonna go to work on this hairline. So let me get you guys dialed in here.
That much work, bro.
He said it ain't that much work. Double tap the middle of the screen, man. He's put up with a lot of crap. Give him at least a thumbs up. If you too broke to give him a super chat, give him a thumbs up. There we go. We'll start here. I'll put the paint down the side here. Kind of got a lot on that one, but we'll go back and we'll clean it up. All right, we really want to focus right here. So this is the area in question. I want to actually put this on a little thick right here, guys. Let that sit for a second, and I'll comb it back and in. Now the trick right now, just for you guys who might be trying to do this,
All right, sir.
don't comb it back down yet. Just leave it combed up. No, it won't wash away. Who snatched his forehead? Who snatched his hairline? He said, no, it won't. Actually, this will last like 3 days. All right. So 3 days of having a hairline is better than not having one at all.
Bro, it lasts longer, though.
Does it?
Yeah.
How many days you get out of it? If I do it nice and thick like this?
Yeah, probably like 5.
5 days.
5 to 6.
How you gonna argue with that, guys?
Just 25.
5 days is great. That's why I like putting this on kind of thick for the first application. Even if it's a little thick today, it's cool because it'll last.
You got it, bud.
So let me get you guys a little closer on this one so you can see it a little better.
I'm about to go hoop, too, and stay in.
Yeah, even after he sweats everything, like it'll stay in there. So we'll see here if I can show you guys a little closer. Boom. Boom. The hairline started seeing someone else. That's a good one, yo.
That's crazy.
Don't torch him too bad. That was the name of the video, right? Don't torch him.
Torch.
And then listen to us, man.
Torch.
He's just getting torched.
It's okay though.
Yeah, boy.
We love y'all.
We love y'all. We're having fun, man. It's all love here. All right, so that's the key, guys. Don't comb it back down yet. What I'm gonna do here is I will put it back down here in a second. Really didn't use a whole lot of color, by the way. You guys seen how much I use. I usually use the top of like really anything around, and then I'll wipe this off and clean it afterwards. But we'll comb it back down here in a second. We're gonna go back with the razor. I want to make sure he's really dialed in nice. This is not like the fibers either. Like with the fibers will come out like right away as soon as you stick your head out the window. Now I can start to comb it back down because now it's dried. And now we'll go through and we're gonna clean them up. This is when you tat your face to hide your hair. Is that what he said?
Tat your face.
That seems a bit extreme, mate. All right, I'm gonna spray a little bit of aftershave on this. And we'll see if we can clean it up with this. I also am gonna use some Q-tips as well.
How you doing, buddy?
You looking at Drake's hairline? He's looking up Drake's hairline.
Nah.
Kobe's?
This is what chat thinks.
Put it up. Put it up. Show him. Show him what they say.
I gotta find a better one.
His hairline hiding from his forehead. That was weak. The best one, what was the best one? I forget the
Bro,
one.
this is what chat thinks right here, bro. Look at that.
Yeah. Show him that one. Show him. Just hold it up.
About to get this next chat.
They're asking for that right there.
Yeah.
Bro's hairlines are where, when, and how. his hairline's pronouns are when, where, and how.
That's
What's up,
crazy.
Fred? How are you, buddy? I'll be right there, dude. I'm sorry. I'm having fun.
There we go, right here, bro.
Am I already late, Fred? Am I running late or am I good? Oh, okay, cool.
This is the one I was looking for.
Having fun.
Let's see. I am having fun. This is actually.
That's it right there, bro.
There's like 130 people. Oh, Jesus. Show them that one.
That's that one right
We'll
there.
do that one next. What y'all think? People, bro.
What's that?
Until I reach that stay right there, bro, I'm good to go.
So I like work. It's a Saturday.
Oh, hang on. We got. Can you check my schedule real quick? Because I think after Fred, I might have some time. If you sit down, we'll get to you. It'll be a couple minutes, but we'll do our best. We'll get to you. Okay, guys, we're almost there.
Oh, you got time?
Perfect. So one of us.
I'm not gonna eat today, so I'm just grabbing it after that. Right.
All right, so now we got some Q-tips, and we're gonna spray them with a little bit of aftershave. And this is kind of the nice point, like where it will still come off if you use a little aftershave, so you can see we got a little bit coming off here. I love getting enhancements on my hair too, guys. I mean, I am 37 years old, bro. Like, I'm starting to lose it too. We overdid it a little bit with the hair color right here, so I'll go ahead and kind of try to blend that in some.
My dad's bald.
Your dad went bald?
My dad's bald. He's Jamaican.
Your dad's Jamaican? Jamaican?
They're all bald, bro.
And they went bald?
Yeah.
Or the ganja man?
Mm-hmm.
I bet my dad's not Jamaican, but I bet he smokes more than your dad.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Our parents are probably, like, that's the funny thing about that is we could all be from somewhere else and we could all be so similar.
For real.
Like,
For real.
my dad's the type that, like, every couple minutes, he's sparking something up.
Yeah, yeah.
I know some of you guys are thinking right now, you're like, I'm not gonna lie, that cut is super fresh. You can just come out and say it. Just say it out loud. It's okay. I know you're thinking it.
Yeah.
We'll take the rest of this. Just not to let it go to waste. Like, might as well do something with it.
What does it feel like?
Now, we want to make sure it's dry. I'll back you guys off a tiny bit. Want to make sure it's dry. So we'll just take the. Because like if it's dry, I actually colored my beard this morning, you guys. I obviously you can see my enhancement, but I got rid of all my gray that way too. So I'm gonna bring you guys in for a closer look, especially those of you guys who are talking trash. I'm just gonna say, if you think you could do it better, why don't you start a YouTube channel and see how many people watch you? Think you could have 150 people watching you? I've done classes with over 300 people in person that paid, and I did this for free. So double tap the middle of the screen. That's all we need. A little double tap on the middle of the screen. So show some love. We put up a lot of abuse. We had some fun. I know some of you guys were laughing at some of the hairline jokes.
Show some love, man.
Your hairline started seeing different people. That was the one. I think. What was the best one? There was one before that. It was like
40-minute Uber.
The 40-minute Uber ride. From his eyebrows to his hairline. They said it, from his eyebrows to his hairline, it was a 40-minute Uber ride.
That was a good. That was a good.
That
one.
is pretty funny.
That was a good one. That's a good one.
Real talk. I'll bring you guys in for a closer look with the light here. Give me 1 second. We'll go through and see if we can't find any other problems with the haircut. Fix those. If we can identify any. I really love the way that enhancement came out. I think that looks good. 360 Jeezy clippers, boy, did they cut nice. Love what I'm seeing here, guys. I love what I'm seeing here. Grab this real quick. This is more for the gram. I'm pretending I'm cutting like they do on Instagram. And I'm not actually cutting because it's too clean. I took a little before shot. That was the thumbnail. So I got a before shot. I got an after going. We'll probably update the thumbnail later. A lot of you guys watched the video. I want to just get a little bit of light on the situation. Make sure I don't want to make any like major changes here. It looks really good. So I just want to get a little light on the situation. I love this clipper, y'all. I love this clipper. 360 Jeezy clippers. We used them the whole time. Cuts looking super fresh. Love it. And for those of you guys who watch my main channel, I know a lot of you guys jump into these lives, but for those of you guys who watch the main channel, we will be releasing this entire video filmed a lot better from right here on the desk where we have our good camera. But I think it's time that I bring you guys in for that close look. That complete look. Y'all ready? We'll put you around for the correct way to do this. Wow. All right, y'all. Check it out. What you think? Let's go. Let's go. Where we at? And that's with all the crap y'all talk. Y'all want to talk about that hairline? What y'all want to talk about that hairline? My man came in at 96, now he's back to 2006. He ain't all the way there, but he's somewhere. He came in looking like it was 96, and he came back to 2006.
From crackhead to crack dealer.
He went from crack smoker to crack dealer. That's always a funny one, man. That's always a funny one. Yo, really do appreciate you guys jumping in, talking trash. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a real fun morning. Drop a fire emoji. Double tap the center of the screen if you like the cut. If you hate the cut, double tap the center of the screen. I don't care. You know, just was a lot of fun. And we out here making it happen, y'all. I filmed the whole haircut on the real setup.
Bro, why are they hating on your ringtone, bro?
Yeah.
That's funny.
First one ever said something about ringworm. So he said, "Get back to basics." Okay, you basic. Your brain's basic. Your mother's basic. All right. I'm going to let you guys go because I feel like I want to start talking trash. Really do appreciate all of you guys, though. We had a lot of fun. Much love to you guys. Over 900 videos to help you learn. Double tap in the middle of the screen on the way out. And mess with our sponsors. We have bookedin.com/Eddie, 50% off your next 3 months. Fort Worth Barber Supply. Use the code Eddie10, save 10%. And obviously Stylecraft or Gamma for the 360 GZ Clipper. You guys can use the code Eddie, save 15%. And I'll see you guys over there. A lot more content to come. Subscribe if you're not already. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.